Next on Comcast Newsmakers, a nonprofit taking part in today's International District Spring Clean, what they're doing today and other advocacy work throughout the year. Hi, welcome to this special edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Sabrina Register. Today we're coming to you from the International District, Comcast Cares Day, International District Spring Clean. And joining me right now, Don Blakeney, who is Executive Director of the Chinatown International District Business Improvement Area. Hopefully I got that all right. It's a mouthful.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Thanks so much for coming on the program.
Absolutely.
Great to chat with you today. So as I mentioned, we're here in the International District and taking part Comcast Cares Day and the Spring Clean, that is an annual event here in the International District. You all are a leading organization in this effort, so obviously you don't just show up today and pick up a paintbrush. You've been working hard to get ready for this day. So tell us what you've been doing.
So it's actually a long series of months of planning to get us ready for today. We have about hundreds of volunteers showing up, and it's like a small military operation. We have to have all of the supplies ready to go. We also have to go out to the neighborhood and see what needs to be done. So we've actually reached out to a lot of the nonprofits and other stakeholders in the community to see what kind of benefits they'd like to see to the neighborhood today. So,
and what sort of things are you doing?
So we're doing everything from graffiti removal to litter pickup to painting facades of small businesses. We're doing, if you're familiar with the fish poles under the freeway, we're touching those up with red paint because
they're awesome.
Sometimes they get chipped or graffitied on, so they'll be sparkling by the end of today. It's really a whole host of different programs. There's also the community garden that people are going to be working and putting in new mulch and new fertilizer to make sure that they have a year of really good crops up there. So it's a whole mixed bag, but it's exciting to see this many people show up in the neighborhood and want to take part in this.
And there really are a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people from Comcast for Cares Day, and we're in the International District, but like you said, a lot of nonprofits taking part as well. Why is that important? I mean, obviously it's great to get a new coat of paint or to spruce up a garden, but what do you think it really means for the community to have all these people giving their time on a weekend to come in and do this?
Well, it's one thing to cut a check to a neighborhood or to a group to say, we support you, but it's another thing to actually show up with your feet in the neighborhood. And having Comcast come down with hundreds of their employees to show that they really care about Seattle as a larger community and this neighborhood in particular is really meaningful. And so we're really grateful for having them come down and do that.
Well, we're happy to do it. Talk about some of the other advocacy work you do throughout the year, what the organization does, because it's not just about ID Spring Clean. You're doing stuff all year long.
This is an exciting weekend, but it really is a year-long conversation, and so we're looking at all sorts of things. We're a business improvement district, and that is, around Seattle there's about 12 of these districts, and so what we do is we work with the property owners and the businesses to revitalize the neighborhood. So we look at public safety, sanitation, marketing and events, business development. Right now we are getting ready for Dragon Fest, which comes up in a month and a half, and it's going to bring about 30,000 people down to the neighborhood. We're going to showcase all of our delicious restaurants with $2 food walk, and we'll have a whole bunch of activities for people to enjoy. We also do a series of night markets, which are really fun, bring out people at night. We bring down DJs and food trucks and have a lot of fun that way too.
Is that something new?
Yeah, the night markets are only a couple years old, and they've grown to be about 20,000 people that come down to the neighborhood. So it's, it's an exciting new thing for Seattle.
So there's lots of different areas, then you sort of have your fingers in different pies, just making sure that the International District is getting the most of what it should be getting.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of history here. One of the things we're working on is activating the old alleys. We've partnered with Seattle Public Utilities to remove the dumpsters from the alleys, and now we are taking them over with small shops and alley parties to really embrace that history. The alleys used to be a place where people came together in this neighborhood, and now instead of being a place for dumpsters, now they're becoming a place for people once again.
So kind of coming full circle again, all for the betterment of the International District.
Absolutely.
Well, Don, thank you so much. Pleasure talking to you, and I know you have a lot to do, so we're going to let you get on your way.
Back to work.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. Headline news coming up at the top and bottom of the hour.